Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh.
Episode 1, the first turnabout. Here you go.
Let's do it. Yep, play the first turnabout. It's all like text, so I don't know. Like, which,
We'll figure it out.
like, we'll take turns
murder.
reading.
You want
I
Duncan?
don't know where to get them. I don't know how to find them.
Dunkaroos. What are those?
Why me? Why did she say damn it while me as she's dying?
I don't know.
Can't get caught. Gotta find someone to pin this on. Yeah, he's gotta be like an Indian guy.
I don't think he's Indian. I think that's like a
That's a
birthmark.
Oh, maybe. It's like directly like in the middle. Expecting
What
it
is
to be
it?
like this.
A murder?
Maybe you have to help us.
Oh,
You
I
can see
don't
the person had hot sauce on their head.
I don't do criminal.
She's like, I'm good, I don't do criminal. So she turned off her phone, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm nervous.
Oh, is she doing Phoenix?
Yeah, she was gonna voice Phoenix.
Okay.
Because you're the attorney.
Okay.
Right!
Why don't we switch? Oh, that's me.
No.
Hiya, Chief.
There you go.
Phew! I'm glad I made it on time. Why did say Phoenix? I'm
Who is
impressed.
this bitch? Not everyone's based on a murder trial right off the bat. Like,
No, that's Matt line. That's Matt's line.
That's my line.
no, it's fine. I'm gonna be both. Go.
Go,
I'm
go.
gonna be both. Go.
You're gonna be go? Okay.
It says a lot about you. You're client as well. Thanks. Because I owe you a favor. A favor?
Joel.
You knew this was taken for the case conflict of interest, dude. There I go. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. Okay, hello. That is a conflict. One of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
It's over.
It's over?
No, tell her I'll take
It's all
over.
over.
Damn, Erika's gonna do the whole voiceover shit.
I took drama in 6th grade. I see you. Is that your client screaming over there?
I love it.
Yeah, it's him. That's despair! Oh!
Oh god, I love it.
I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die! What is this shit? Yeah. Sure. This butt? That's too much. This is already the most that I can take.
This is awesome.
You're crying? Alright, go, be butt.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even read what it said! Hey,
No.
hey there, Larry.
Who's Larry?
Larry
Dude,
Butts.
I'm so guilty. Tell them
What?
I'm guilty.
I thought the point is to represent you. What do you think you're attorney?
Give me the text message. I ain't afraid to die.
What's wrong with you, Larry?
Is his name Larry or Butts?
Wait,
Larry
you're right.
Butts. That's his last
Larry
name.
Butts. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished.
You just said
I
you're
can't
guilty.
live in a world without her. I can't.
You killed her.
Oh damn. Should she be? He's your
I
client.
don't know.
Oh, because he's sad, because he wants to die because he's dead.
Who?
Okay, I
Who
get
took her away
it.
from me? Nah.
Yeah.
Who did this? Oh, nah. You gotta tell me. Who took my baby away?
Not me. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. I My name is Phoenix. Phoenix Wright. That would have been better if I said that.
Yeah.
Here's the story.
Of a lovely lady.
My first case is a fairly simple one. I can't believe we're playing this freaking game.
Hot sauce.
A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her.
But
Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butt. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble.
I know.
One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name.
Wasn't it the Indian guy that killed him? So we automatically.
And that's just what I'm gonna do! I mean, shout out to Bears for hitting that button on time, thank you.
You're welcome.
August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I got this.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, no, it's Bears.
Oh. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Oh shit, who's gonna be him?
I can't remember this shit. I just did this last week.
All the way up top.
Wait, what? Okay. Hold on.
Be the prosecutor and Buck.
Who's gonna be Mia?
I'm gonna be Mia too.
Okay, alright.
Just in a higher octave.
Okay. Alright, so Payne is Matt, right? So take it away, Matt.
Alright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Accurate.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
What is that?
Assume the position.
Gulp. Head shaking, eyesight fading.
Mom spaghetti. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. I know that word. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Larry Butts.
Okay.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? R1.
Oh, Cindy.
Yeah. Here we go.
There you go.
Cindy Stone. Okay, so...
That's the victim in the case.
Could be Cinderblock.
Is it Cinderblock? You sure it's not Cinderblock? Okay, we'll go with Cindy Stone.
The victim's name is Sydney Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death?
Oh, great.
She died because she was...
It was a blunt object.
Token it up.
He was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. They don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The mortal weapon set you on the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. Perhaps suicide. The court accepts it into evidence.
What?
A statue added to the court record.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court records frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Also, who is she? Second chair?
Just a side note, I just realized I'm also Mr. Payne and Mr.
Yeah.
Butts.
Yeah, you're gonna be questioning yourself.
Awesome.
Damn,
There you go.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim has recently jumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra, the more games than me. Woo!
They all died?
What was it, John? She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Was seeing me, ever. What did it do you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by jumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned a machine other man.
Oh, sorry
She
about
had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them?
Okay.
Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddy, sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took the money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Yeah.
We can see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think we want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Stop him from answering. Object.
Okay.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case.
Weird!
Dude, yuck! What do you mean irrelevant?
That's cheating she-dog.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead.
Guys,
Yeah. And when I meet her,
I'm not pressing anything.
I'm going to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
oh my god! Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
So good.
Well, did you?
Not how that sounds! That's it. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? He went to the victim's apartment? Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Have him answer. No. I mean, stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal. No, you can't do that either. No. Lie like a dog. Don't do that.
Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
You don't remember, huh? Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery.
You saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime?
Wait, no,
Wait.
that's pain. That's not butts.
Oh,
He saw the defendant scene of the crime?
Oh,
Order! Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
it's bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Showitz to the stand.
I think it's saw it.
he saw it.
I told you that was.
Do you want me to be the witness?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the size. It's a newspaper subscription. Is this correct?
Hold on. Yes! Oh, yes! Newspapers, yes! Mr. Sod, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Oh, witnesses count. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside of the apartment like any perv would. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, unfortunately dressed but dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
That's beautifully done.
Thank you.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
Ooh, you signaled him.
I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. The phone that Mr. Shaw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of a blackout for your perusal. Perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright,
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
you may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Well, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witnesses gave. Lies? What? Who's lying? If your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client, or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key to the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with R1 button, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay.
Alright, so... We've read all this before. So, the whole going door to door. Can't really... So, does that sound suspicious to you, or go to the next one?
Selling subscriptions of what?
Newspapers. That's what he was doing.
That's the door half open behind it. Convenience stores are located inside the apartment. Why would you... Cell phone? You want all the way to a park?
Yeah. Alright, so... From at least what he said, like, gotta figure out what's bullshit?
To figure out what's bullshit.
Okay.
Do you want a hand?
Wait, okay, so how do we do this? Do we just pick one that we think is, like, not the truth?
Yeah, so I think... I'm not sure, but I think you get unlimited tries at pressing him about to, like, be more descriptive about it. And
okay.
Yeah, so...
Let's do the one that he's going door to door.
Okay. I believe that's all the way in the beginning. Like, wow, and frightened you. I started lying now, thinking it's strange at home. I thought must be a hurry. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, this one, right?
Yeah. Is a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him.
Hey, I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. Oh.
Objection! The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture.
Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious.
Objection, Your Honor. You can't say what the
So what happened next?
Half open behind him. Don't we just do all of them?
Do you want to press all of them? We could do that. Let's do it.
Half open, you say?
Yes, the door was open halfway. Yes! I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought.
I see. And what happened next?
It's my cross-examination. You can't talk.
Thinking it's strange, I looked at... Oh, okay, never mind.
What gave you the idea to do that?
Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek?
No!
We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing as a peeping Tom.
True words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside.
Why did Fairy cut him off so quickly?
Oh.
So you look into your apartment.
You
what
cannot! This is not real.
Of course not.
Are you sure she was dead?
Well, no, I guess I wasn't.
No,
But
you
she
weren't.
wasn't moving at all. There was blood everywhere.
I guess that would look fatal to anyone.
I guess.
Very well. What happened next?
I quailed in front. Yeah.
So you didn't touch anything in the apartment?
Yes. I mean, no, nothing.
Okay, what happened next?
Yeah, but a couple.
I'm mad. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them?
Please. Listen to the
You
rest
can't
of the
do that!
testimony. You thought to call the police? What happened
This is a lie.
Okay.
The phone in her apartment wasn't working?
Yes. I mean, no, it wasn't. Right?
Well, you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you?
Oh, that I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
I heard Erika gasp. What does she want to do?
What?
Did you gasp or something? What are you?
No, I laughed.
Okay.
Why use a public phone?
Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments.
Ah, right. What time did you call again?
I remember that. Yeah, okay.
4 p.m.? Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
That seems really cool. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him.
Oh. Alright, so she said it there, so should we try it there? Okay. What do we got? We got autopsy. The death is from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Oh, dale. That's the one.
Yeah. Alright, so this one?
Yeah.
There you go. Try it.
She said, dale.
Okay.
You found the body at 1 p.m.? You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that,
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
No.
No.
After his testament, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw it. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies.
Ain't that true?
See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait! I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again?
Again?
The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one.
Which one do you want to press?
On the body, I heard the time. The worst thing the time was probably coming from the television. Let's go with that one. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio?
Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio.
Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television.
Oh, look, light.
Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this being suspicious. Something about hearing the television.
Yes.
The witnesses testified. He heard the time.
Yeah. Wait, no, here.
There was no voice saying the time, and it's probably coming from the television. Is that what we clicked before? That one.
Objection!
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Go!
You couldn't have heard the television or a video.
Video killed the radio star! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sloth? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sloth, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning, giving you chances more than an ex-girlfriend would. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body, that's it. Very well, Mr. Sloth. Let's hear your testimony once more,
Lord.
please.
How many times are we gonna hear the same thing?
Hearing the time. Well, it seems to change every time at least. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Get it, babe?
Saw it. You didn't hear it.
There was a table clock in the apartment. Was it there? Yeah! The murder weapon! The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Makes perfect sense. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
Oh, sorry. Should we press them on that? Press them on all of them?
I didn't hear the time. I saw it. And what's the next one?
Next one.
Table clock in the apartment. Murder weapon. Isn't there a murder weapon in the court record?
It wasn't a clock.
In the evidence
It
record?
was the thinker.
That's the one. Go back.
Okay.
That one.
This
Because
one?
we have the murder weapon.
Should we do it on this one exactly, or go back to table clock? Because
I don't know.
Matt said it's a statue, right? This?
Yep.
Let's do that.
Wait just a moment.
Why is Frankie muted?
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Well, you with your objections and your evidence! Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sowit.
Hey, I saw it in there, okay? That's a clock!
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Payne?
as the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The next is a switch. You just took it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. But it doesn't look like... Okay. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Yeah!
Yeah!
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he...
Huh? Which one? Which one? Which one? Went into the apartment.
Yeah, let's do that one. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there!
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her.
Still you.
You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Clock. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Selwood, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Faceless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never, look, the clock, I heard no, I mean saw,
Oh, what the heck?
Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn, give him death!
What is happening?
Justice! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright?
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
What is riding on this? I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Selwood heard was definitely this clock. The fact which is clear if you simply... The neighbor starts sounding the clock. Examine the clock's battery. Why? Start sounding the clock?
Okay.
Let's do it in court, yeah. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
1
Beep.
o'clock.
I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
The clever. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Selwood heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Selwood, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing!
Uh-oh. What is he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case!
Right. Who's gonna prove that? Damn it! We're so close!
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor?
This means I cannot let you indict.
Yeah.
Thank you. Indict the witness. Thank you. Unfortunately, bah, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sloth. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sowit.
Go?
Come through, Mia. I mean, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. The Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Could you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I mean, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Sounds like an innocent person. Let's see this evidence that proves that the clock was running slow.
Okay. Okay. Autopsy report. What is these? Victim from the rifle and something before the murder.
Which one do you think? Time difference.
Maybe. Yeah, but the time difference wouldn't matter if it has to do with the clock. I mean, maybe they'll figure out a way to do it. What the hell? Let's try it.
Try it!
Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As you all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. It was 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim had to reach her clock in 3 minutes. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Stone? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
What the hell? No.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Oh, he passed out. Order! Order,
Did he
I
just
say.
die?
I don't think he died. I think he fainted.
That looked like he foamed at the mouth.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, guilty. It would be great. Still guilty. Confetti! And with that, this court is adjourned. Adjourned. Something.
The real MVP is Mia. She always came through. It turns out that Frank Seward was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. Ew, he was creepy.
Yeah.
That day. Let's see what he did that day. We still need to know who killed her. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Seward let himself in to do his dirty work.
Oh, God.
While he was searching the place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Seward grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Damn, he really killed her. What?
August 3rd, 2 3. Yeah, okay, District Lobby 2.
Oh, ooh, I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. You sure do. Not all. Not at all. Oh, sorry. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen this trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Nick!
What?
Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was... No, never mind. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry Butts.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts.
Harry Butts.
Thanks. I really owe you. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Why when she says that he's all happy, but when Phoenix says it, no, I
Yeah. You have a valid point. Because he's single now.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Take this. It's a present.
A murder weapon.
A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Oh.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, yeah. Can you believe it? I was so into that shit.
Ew!
She was just
What?
playing me for a fool. Does that make you
About
want to
ew!
just cry?
An attitude.
He was into Cindy.
Harry.
Cindy Stone.
Larry! Are you so sure? What? So sure about what?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Okay, this just... What is the narrative?
This is like an afternoon special.
It just jumped to her saying that was so random. What is she even talking about?
No.
They're talking about Cindy
don't gotta
Stone. Remember how
sympathize
she
with
had
her.
sugar daddies?
It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friends? How she felt about him?
Whip it out!
Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
This. She brought it with her to Paris. Take that! Slap him in the face with it.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some trump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You ever thought of watching? Think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Oh, well, Make of it what you will. I thought that was you. Sorry.
Hey, Nick! I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Shut up.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong.
Live, laugh, love.
Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent blood. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry.
Larry.
Larry?
Yeah.
You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part of least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? So, my first straw came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's not bread." But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. Oh my gosh. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh, it's getting poppin'.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's the
end
first
of this
episode.
First chapter?
Yeah. Good shit. We
That's
did
brutal,
episode
son.
2. Yeah.